Yeah, I came over here to school, y'all know. Buying and selling, trading cryptos, exchanges and whatnot. On the blockchain, or whatever we do on that crypto world. Okay, yeah, Mauritia, Exeter, can teach you. I can use that visa, get ether. Well, how from Uncle Sam, baby. Mauritia, Exeter, can teach you. I can use that visa, get ether. Well, how from Uncle Sam, baby. Yeah, getting that back on the blockchain. Who could that be? I cannot name. Who's that? A no name. We gon' profit like Rogaine. Getting rich off of claims. Big risk, keep my hands on my lips. Don't slip, don't be lame. Big chips, keep the change. Liquidity, I be providing, but I keep that in the range. Buying, selling, I be deciding. I do that on exchange. We going up or we gon' flop. Straight to the moon or we gon' top. Yes, all things to your vine. Hey, pressure, Exeter, can teach you. I can use that visa, get ether. Well, how from Uncle Sam, baby. Mauritia, Exeter, can teach you. I can use that visa, get ether. Well, how from Uncle Sam, baby. I got more and I got X. Did you send it? I can check it. MetaMask, yeah, I can flex. Disconnect and don't get wrecked. Hit connect, but watch your back. Them scams got glam like Big Connect. DMs, PMs, this and that. Fizz and wallets, wipe like ass. Don't approve it, unless you know the movement. Swear it be a doozy, you gon' lose it. Mama ain't raised no fool. See fresh tuck like Tulis, stream it, make a move it, see that young boy spoof it, know it's gon' be groovy. Don't believe, then I'ma prove it, yeah. On a different level, like I'm Jay, yeah, I got millions of that Zen, so I got racks, Richard Hawk gon' take us far, and that's a fact, meanwhile, yeah, make sure that you check. Exeter, can teach you, I can use that visa, get ether. Well, how from Uncle Sam, baby. Mauritia, Exeter, can teach you, I can use that visa, get ether. Well, how from Uncle Sam, baby. Yeah.
Man, what time is it? I'm late. Damn. What's up, chat? Music threw me off. What's up, guys? Another week in cryptocurrency begins. What's up, guys? What's up, chat? What we got in cheer? Jalen, King T, Buffalo on the beat. What you mean the bottom is in? Dog. I've only been calling the bottom since, we're gonna look, since at least August. Will, Ahmad, Naeem, Southern Bittail, Cliff, J. Perry, Mr. A, Bullish, Cryptomance, Spinny, Kaz G, Frank. That big stake in this week, you must be talking about a hex stake. I haven't looked at any. It's probably an OA, man. Last on the 15th, it was the OA. Well, it led back to a Genesis wallet. Let's see. Plan Hex. ETH issuance about to go negative this year, or negative soon. Yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into it. Let's jump ahead into it. Let's go to ultrasound.money. Now, if you've been following along with the story, we know that Ethereum had the merge. Let's just go all the way back. Ethereum had the merge here, which slowed down the inflation of ETH, right? So the inflation on ETH would have been at about, where we at? 3 points, let's see, 120.977, or up 457,000 ETH. Put it like that. There'd be 468,000 more ETH in circulation if we didn't have the merge. But being that we had the merge, it's only 2,000. 2,001. I could look right here. Right here, shit. But being that we had the merge, that is now only 1,974 ETH. So after Zen.crypto came out, which was right here. After Zen came out, it just gave it that little put, just a little, all it gave it was a little nudge as far as transactions go. And that was enough to get everything going. That just got the speculation going. So Uniswap got more active. Everything has got more active as the fees have went up. Let's check out some of the fee burners. So gas sitting at 28 Gwei. Uniswap, of course, always on top. Uniswap and OpenSea. Uniswap burning 10% of all fees. Or really 17. And OpenSea with 5. Tether. These are probably new. 1 inch. Now, if we go to, this is a new dope site right here. This is a new crack right here. I don't know if y'all seen this site? Zen Mint Monitor. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think this shows, I think this right here is showing how long you need to do to be profitable. This was like 6 yesterday. Now it's 21. So anyway, let's look. So we got Zen. Let's see. On here it's saying, yeah, I don't know about this, man. Let's refresh. Zen was like number 3 earlier. Now that says 12. I don't get it. Yeah, we just saw it. Zen was like right here. Every now and then, like when it gets quiet, Zen is doing all the work, basically. Yeah, that's basically what's going on. And that's great for Ethereum because Ethereum's about to go negative. So when this gets to this line, this white line right here, this number is going to go negative and everybody's going to be like, dude, there's less ETH. Dude, did you know that there's like less ETH now than there was before the merge? Did you know that? Yeah, man, it's like making less coins. It's like super bullish. So kind of like exactly what happened when this happened. I said that people would come out with articles and, you know, coming to the conclusion that Zen is the reason, and they'll start looking at Zen. So Zen's at like 1 million wallets. Zen's made like 1 million wallets. Let's look. This the one? We'll just use this one. 1.5 million wallets on Ethereum. So yeah, it gave it that push it needed. And I think when it goes negative, it might not. I think for the story, Zen will get the credit, but going like once it goes negative, I don't think they're going to say anything about Zen, but it's going to be very bullish for ETH. Let's look at ETH. Let's just look at it. So a little bit of a breakout yesterday on ETH. Now, if you've been following the story here, let's look at Bitcoin because we need Bitcoin to tell this story. We can go out and we can see that every time Bitcoin had this bearish cross on these moving averages, the 290 and 780, every time this happened, the bottom was to the left or behind you in the past. Once this happened. So this happened, the price is right here, bottom's to your left. You missed it already, okay? Back here, it happened, cross happened here, the bottom is to the left of you, behind you. And if we go here, the same thing, cross, bottom's behind you, to the left of you. So here we are. I mean, honestly, I'd be pretty surprised to see it happen. That's a 4th time. 1, 2. Yeah. So yeah, this is where I got in crypto. Like, by the grace of God, it came across my TV screen. Like, on YouTube. November. Oh, so we're coming up on our 7-year anniversary. Wow. 7-year cryptocurrency veteran. All right. So here we are. The cross happened. And it looks like the bottom is to the left of you. Okay. So we know Bitcoin drops the entire market. That could change with the Ethereum. I think it might change with Ethereum. But being that we just saw Ethereum have this move, I mean, maybe it's bearish. Maybe it is bearish. Maybe we are just gonna fall from here. You know, I don't know. I'm just going off of what I see every single time. I'm sticking with that. And that tells me that the bottom is in. So bottom is in for Bitcoin. I'm going to keep saying it. If it's not, you know, so I think we're at the bottom, and I'm like, what more? He's gonna literally have to launch the news, bro, to get this shit to fall from here. I mean, it can't get much worse. You think you're gonna get us with another COVID? Yeah, right. You know? Guess that it wasn't funny? What the fuck? Damn. So we know it's gonna push ETH up if it goes up. Then if that happens, that'll also give us a bullish cross. I mean, Jesus. On the 1334. That's if unless we roll over. It could get negated if we roll over. But even if we do come all the way down to here, man, we still got hella support, bro. What? You gonna have to push, nigga. You gonna have to push. So we're not quite breaking out. That was a good breakout, but I'm just not getting. I don't want to get too excited. I want to see us break. Clear these levels. Just clear all of this. Let's get like to 14. If Ethereum gets to 14, which I think it easily can, bro, all the shit gonna do is go negative. Bro. Like it's all that needs to happen is fees get going again. One more of these, and that was barely Zen. Zen had an effect, but it was mostly like I've been watching it. It's Uniswap and OpenSea. Tether. Yesterday it was above Tether though. So it's like on the weekends, it's kind of like keeping it. I don't know. It's keeping it going. Because if it gets too quiet, then there's no reason to run around with your head cut off. So let's see what else. There's E. So it's pulling back hard, but we still got all of this. We got all of that. So there's still hope. I'm sticking with my call. Like if you guys want to see, go to my we've been on it, man, since missed the bottom. Okay, that was June 21st. Hex bear over July. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Hex bottom. June 8th. Let's look at Hex. Or no, which I want to look at. Hex leading. Yeah, it is. I'm telling you. That had to be the bottom, man. Jack is live? Oh, shit. Thank you, Jack. Saving us again. Let's go listen to Jack. Cause it ain't shit else. I mean, it's bullish, We bullish. But I mean, we trying to get them Ethereum bros over here, man.
Pause.
Let's get them Ethereum bros. Trying to relate to them a little bit. Show them we know what's up. All right, let's find it. Same NFT. It's live now. That was too easy. More crypto. How long have you been in crypto? If you're saying that. Because it was easy for me too. But that's because I've been through two other ones. Well, caught the end of one and rolled another one.
Pause.
What up, everybody? Yeah. Let me catch up with the chat. Dior shades? No, these are LV.
Sensational.
They're my only ones. Post-chain release. Y'all still talking about post-chain. Hex is going up. What the fuck you care about post-chain for? Like, what y'all, why you think about post-chain so much? Y'all not in Hex. Yeah, Hex is pumping. Like it's another not you. I'm just saying in general. I'm still saying people talking about. I'm just still seeing people in general talking about post chain on my feed. It's like, oh my goodness, I want to say something so bad. I want to say something so bad. It's so hard for me to not jump in. Like post chain. Hide some of these bots. I see the RH Joseph was out over the weekend about the pick. Yeah, same story. Hex led the way down and most likely the way up. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm ready. I'm ready. Trey, why you don't answer my question? I didn't see it, nigga. Look. There's typically a 6 month lag in response to Fed rate to like you lost me, bro. I don't do none of that. I don't need none of that. Newbie OG, that's his name. Who is that? This motherfucker been a member for. This nigga got a yellow badge. What up, Weekly Crew? Who is that? Is Trey the guy? Well, maybe. That'd be crazy, right? What else? Silky Storms, Jamma Beans. We might have Jamma Beans. Yeah. Oh, he's talking about the. Yeah, we did a whole stream about it, man. It's like the last stream. Come on, man. Been watching. Okay. Yeah. So you've been watching since I used to work in retail. So you've been in crypto a while. So you have experience. So you're used to it. I think it gets easier and easier. Look at Richard Hart. You see what I'm saying? You're adapting. You know? That's what we're doing. As you progress, the first one's like, whoa. First one, yeah, I got COVID was the shake for me. Like, I was like, oh no, man. And think about it. Think about if you are like a young guy coming into the market. This your first time doing stocks. This your first time, you stocks was going up, crypto was going up. Oh man, yeah, I can do this. This is easy. I thought so. And then you just get this wake up call, -20, -20, -20, 20% down every couple of days. Russia, war, all these words. Man, you been sold. Been got out. Or ain't even that. Ain't been buying. Gave up. Walked away. Said, oh yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, it's going lower. I'll just buy back lower. You still waiting for lower because everybody said lower. No. It's not gonna happen like that. It's gonna happen quietly like this. And all you gotta do is look at the key things, the key fundamentals. This shit gonna go negative, nigga. And all it needs to do is a little bit more, one more little speculation. First it was Zen. Now it might go up a little bit, but it just needs one more little push or catalyst. Some coin come out, and it's gonna go negative, and people they already are. That's why we had this move, and it just needs some confirmation. It's getting easy. Whoa, Hex. I mean, it's like the same thing. I don't want to get too excited, but this is looking really good. I almost titled this stream ETH to 2,000 hex to 7. Yeah. So ETH to 2,000 or close. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking hex is could run to 7 over the next couple of weeks. Yeah. Or I could be completely wrong. It just rolls over, gets rejected, and then we come back down and test again. But 1 cent, I don't think it's going to happen. I said that too. Where is that video at? I said, okay, there's hex dumped to 3 cents. Yeah, I can't find it. External bullish. Man, I gotta prove shit, y'all. Y'all know what's up. I can't believe I even did that. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come on here and show these motherfuckers. Yeah. It's like, you can go look. The titles and stuff is there. You know. Let's see. Know so many people got wrecked on Doge. Yeah, Hex is looking good. Got a bullish cross. Not quite. You know, I would, if you ain't been buying Hex, I mean,
Nigga, give me some more.
you know, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I can make Hex content anymore. Looks good. Hex to 7. I mean, you guys that, you know, if you've been buying heavy in here, which I don't think many of you have actually, which is funny. I think all y'all motherfuckers lying. Really, when I see y'all motherfuckers on the screen talking about y'all buying Hex, I'm like, nigga, you lying. Ain't no way you buying Hex at 3 cents. Okay. People that ain't got none buying that's it. Go ahead. It could go to 50. It could run back up there. It could go to $1. But how much more, you know, do I need to have for it to make a difference? That's where I'm at with Hex. Like, this shit gotta go lower, bro. Shit gotta go way lower for me to be able to get a chunk of the supply. Now, Zen? Oh. Well up on that real easy. Let's see where Zen is. So with Zen, I just been catching the falling knife, LPing. Stretching my arms out, letting everybody just flush their liquidity through mines. Getting up all that sweet, succulent Zen.
Pause.
Now, I did talk about yesterday how I basically rolled the LP all the way down to like right here. Because I was seeing something, I can't remember, you can go watch the member video. I was seeing something, you know, how much more lower? It's about to take off a 0. So maybe that might be the bottom. And I also did this too. This was fun. Let's see. Invert scale. Now it's pumping. Right. So it looked like it was kind of like topping a little bit, you know? So I was like, yeah, maybe pull the LP, take this in. And then so what I did is I pulled the LP, took this in, and I retook the other side of the liquidity and I put it down here. So when it falls again, I'm gonna get even more. Now, why would I be doing that shit? Why the fuck? Why are you buying it? Hey, you stupid as hell. You buying it? Well, because, you know, this is just what I'm doing. For one thing I also see is that this is slowing down. And let's see, Zen. Holders. You can be a top 50 holder for $3,000. Top 50 in Zen? Come on, man. This ain't like drip or some shit. It's Zen. Like, hello. Think about it. It's a very small thing that has a lot of potential. So, yeah. You can be in the top, 10 of Zen right now. Now, you're going to get diluted, so you're going to be sliding. Well, I'm going to be sliding. So, gonna have to keep up. But it's better than starting at, dare I say, something like motherfucking Hex, nigga. Or you gotta be a millionaire already, nigga. 5 million to be in the top 50. I'm good. You know. So that's the game I'm playing with Zen. Now I don't play like this with every crypto, but something like Zen, yeah, I'm gonna play that game. I'll risk that. Thanks for the risk. Traded Kodak Black of crypto influencers. I like that. Man, you read, you fake. I bought it water. In the water. I put the water in the water. Let's call that Black. I want to see what y'all saying about my Zen take. I want to hear what you guys think. But please say, no, I don't think, because when motherfuckers do that, that's when I'm right. When everybody be like, yeah, I don't like the fundamental, like Fun and Jim, that's who that is. Like, okay, yeah, I'm right. Trey on Jack Zen payroll? Not at all. Not at all. I've never been on any payroll. Trey way bigger than Hex. Pre-Hextoric. But yeah, Hex looks good. Don't get like, that's what you're gonna get from me, man. I'm gonna keep it all the way real as I can, you know. Hex looks good. Let's see if it turns this into support. You know? Once they come across that water. Yeah, man, Hex looks good. I'm excited about Hex, but it's just because I got it already. You know? It's not like, okay. Y'all don't really want me to talk about Hex. I'm in my real. I done morphed into like a real person who's like, okay, well, I can't even talk about that now, man. I gotta go ahead and ignore that. Post Dogecoin. Looking good. You guys mining with your imaginary ASICs? I hope so. Mine. Go do it. It's dope. It's dope what they've created. Zen did the same thing. Caught the falling knife on this. Now I'm like a top 10 holder in the shit for like $300. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? Or go to zero. For like 300 Matic. Cause I did a Uniswap. It's cause I'm educated, man. Uniswap V3 on Polygon. It's like, oh yeah, they got the V3 on Polygon. It's Zen. Let's see where it's at on this is nice. I don't have to change networks. 8 million wallets. Let's see what kind of effect Zen's made on Polygon. I need a Polygon Explorer bookmark. The medic and pedic.
I hit him with the whoop de woo, finesse the right out of shoe.
16,000 addresses. I wanted to see the fees and such. Yeah, I would. Is there a site for like Polygon stuff? That's the problem I'm seeing already. Is like I can't really pay attention to these because there's no I don't know of any stat sites or anything yet. But yeah, I did that. Then I pulled it, reset it, and let's see what else. Doge chain up a lot. It's down from when the airdrop happened, but I think Doge chain was pumping. Yeah, whoa. So yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know. I might be a bear market streamer now, bro. Like y'all don't want to hear me talk about crypto when it's going up. It'd be like, let me catch up. Zen OA. What up, David? Welcome back. I see what happened there. Welcome back, bro. Thanks. Zen the future. Every dApp I'm making now is connected in some way to Zen. Yeah. Man. Is that space going? Is it live?
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
All right, here we go. 20 minutes ago. Damn, I kind of want to check this out later. Can't hear. Hold up. Hold up. I mean, that's dope.
是在第一报告，我们的 Jackie 已经来了。
Yo, what if he get on here and be speaking Chinese, bro? I'd be like, yo.
Busy 可以跟 Jackie 来沟通一下，他是不是
Hello,
来
Jack.
？Hello。
What's up?
Welcome.
Good morning, everybody.
Welcome to our AMA. We're just letting people in right now, and we'll be starting at 11:10.
Nigga, I'm Jack.
Good morning.
Thank you for clicking the new link. Due to some technical issues, we have to switch to a new AMA link. Thank you for joining us.
Let's see what they tell them about. Technical issues.
Hey guys, good morning. I'm restreaming this spaces on my official YouTube channel.
大家好，我已经把这个 AMA 的 link 转发到我的频道了。So I'll be translating everything you say.
对，那是否我们这边就可以正式开始了呢？
我们10分开始吧，我跟他说是10分。
OK。
也希望可以用这个时间，可以欢迎更多的朋友新加入进来。我们还有2分钟，我们就开始。
1点10分，我们现在正式雪崩3 AM 后呢，它也是有 monitor。
I mean, yeah, this shit is very decentralized. What's the text right here?
With Charles. So this AMA is hosted by Zen, Avalanche Foundation, 3 AM Community,
Yeah, we can't read that.
News, and Crypto Cell Labs. Crypto Cell Labs is a platform focusing on blockchain research, knowledge sharing, and data analysis. We aim to make it easier for business.
That's what I noticed. They always like kind of like shit on something.
Users with Zen's mint cost, profits, and related information monitoring.
Hold up. She said something about Zen.
Two tools, Mint Monitor and Claim Monitor.
Oh.
Mint Monitor provides users with Zen's mint cost, profits, and related information monitoring. Claim
Hold up, that's these motherfuckers in. Is this it? Or I'm tripping. They're talking about something else. We on YouTube.
Monitor provides one-stop monitoring and management services for wallet addresses, claims after mint.
Yeah, we can't read this. It's gonna distract. And they on another planet, bro.
Charles.
They far away, yo. We gonna let them get that shit together. All right. What else? More at 64. You know that's dope because it rhymes. Hedron. Yeah, is Zen gonna lose? Well, gain another 0. Find out this week. Let's look at the stats and see. Because they were doing translating. I'm like, yeah, how's he going? Fuck it.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
然后唐总是 XEN 的一个爱好者，也是 XEN 白皮书的中文译者，也是加密货币的一个投资人，也是进圈也是有很多年了。然后佳佳是雪崩链的一个中国区的一个市场负责人Clayman 大家也是在中文社区也是很了解了。他是第一，他是3M 的一个联创，也是一个银河的大脑。当然，他也是 Web 3.0的一个先锋的一个选手，经常有活跃。然后我 Charles 3M 181社区的一个联创人然后 Quincy 是 Capital Sales Labs 的一个 BD 总监。好。
So we have the founder of Zen Crypto, Jack Levin, with us today to talk about the vision of Zen and what are his goals by founding Zen Crypto. And also we have other guests joining us today. They're Tang, Jia, and Kelman. So Jack Levin, as everybody knows, is the founder of Zen Crypto and ex-Googler number 21. Tang is a crypto investor and also very interested and invested in Zen. And he is the translator of Zen's light paper. Jia is the head of China marketing of Avalanche Foundation. Kalman is a Web3 pioneer and co-founder of 3AM, a Chinese crypto community that has more than 100,000 members. Host Charles here is also co-founded with Kalman of the 3AM community. And also he is the co-founder of 181 community, also another Chinese crypto community that has more than 100,000 members. And Quincy myself is the director of business development of Crypto Cell Labs.
感谢 Crazy 的一个翻译介绍。然后我这边就想问一下Jackie。我们知道你从事这个开源的这种工作已经长达有35年左右了，然后之后你是离开了谷歌之后，然后对自己进行了一个走上了一个创业之路。后来在2011年，你是应该有首次接触到了一个比特币，也持续了一个挖矿的工作，坚持了有3年左右。然后我们也是有了解到，你创建 XEN 的初心是让 XEN 的那个经济可能有模仿到一个比特币，但是呢又却不重蹈覆辙。
It's kind of like Jack is doing the dirty work, like not ignoring people. You know what I'm saying? Like actually taking on these like little communities where somebody else might have been like, they're Chinese or whatever, you know, can't speak that.
Jack, we know you've been working on open source for about 35 years now. After leaving Google, you had your own startup and later on got introduced to Bitcoin in 2011, started mining Bitcoin for 3 years. We also learned that your intention in creating Zen was to make Zen's economy to mimic Bitcoin as close as possible without major Bitcoin issues. So we wanted to ask you, based on what you know about the industry, what are your thoughts on cryptocurrencies right now? And also, how is Zen?
We know all this already. Yeah, but sometimes like towards like the middle of it, they start asking questions. So, and sometimes the questions be good questions. So yeah, we know how it is.
In general, I've been in the cryptocurrencies since the very beginnings, from 2000.
Same thing with like Richard Hart.
Mining Bitcoin when it was about $1 per Bitcoin, and nobody knew what it was. It was very interesting experiment.
Link to Mint,
obviously,
yeah. It's the link I got now.
13 years later, we're looking at something entirely new and
I'm not
something
sure it's
different.
the official.
So Ethereum
they changed it.
rise to this amazing sandbox that allowed us to create a lot of interesting DeFi protocols.
DYOR, guys.
Things. There's a lot of creativity, artistry.
Do your own research.
We're looking at the work of people that we haven't really, seen before, and it became a really, really, really impactful type of.
I want to see fees up, man. During the week, I don't give a fuck. Send them shits high.
Like, I didn't know who people was, but those are the benefits of Ethereum. Obviously, anybody can create pretty much anything they want. The programming is available. Unfortunately, it also created a lot of situations where people are just looking at Ethereum and the development of coins just to make money fast, as quickly as they can, and they're not really looking at what I call first principles of crypto. So Zen protocol has been designed to go back to the roots of Bitcoin and really leverage the self-custody, open source, transparency, truth by consensus, counterparty resistance, if you will. And also pretty much everything we love about blockchain is being amplified with Zen. Zen, I would say, is the friendliest cryptocurrency. It's only been alive for 15 days, but in 15 days, we have had about 20 million transactions on 7 different chains. Zen, I would say, is different compared to the recent cryptocurrency that have been released. However, it is not much different from Bitcoin. The biggest difference is that Bitcoin has been limited in the way that it's produced. You have to be a miner to produce Bitcoin, and you have to pay for a lot of equipment. With Zen, you just need to have your Ethereum wallet, and you're mining with time. And when I say that mining with time, what this really means is that you connect your wallet to the smart contract, you specify the amount of time your mint needs to run, and then you collect your mintable or minted Zen coins at the end of the period. Now, this is very similar to mining, except I would say it's more of a virtual mining. So you can launch as many wallets as you want and mint as many coins without any limitation of the supply. The supply is really only limited by the adoption amplifiers, which is part of the adoption formulas that we have created. At the beginning, you could be making between 30 to 60,000 Zen per day. However, in about 8 years, when the difficulty is all-time high, and there is difficulty in Zen, you will be minting between, I would say, 10 to 20 Zen crypto coins. And so the difficulty is linked to the time passing. There is exactly 3,000 days from the inception or launch of Zen until the end. So it's about 8 years and 3 months for the mint phase to be over. Bitcoin's length is much longer. Zen is a little bit shorter. And just to think about 8 years, in about 4 years, it's going to be 1/2 of the Zen that you can create for yourself. The other interesting thing, and it's part of the game mechanics and game theory, is that
and they love games.
Amplifies the rewards based on the number of participants that come to Zen's network. So if you're minting by yourself, you're making a lot less Zen if you were to mint with your friends. So if you join the protocol, invite your friends, or just have experienced the protocol growth, the Zen amplification will actually increase. So unlike the scarcity model with many coins where there's a limited supply, Zen's supply or minting capacity increases with the total number of participants. And so the goals we're trying to solve with this cryptocurrency is that we want to have the lowest barrier to entry for regular people out there. Not many people realize that 95 to 96% of the world's population have never touched cryptocurrencies. It is our goal to bring Zen to the 95% of the rest of the population and bring those people into blockchain world and into crypto in a safe manner. So that is what
does she have to translate that back?
One objective is.
Okay, thank you. Let me try to explain and translate that in Chinese. Please give me a minute. So Jack 说非常感谢大家的邀请让他可以来参与这次的中文社区的微微的活动。那首先呢，他是在
Hell of a memory you got there, lady.
加密这个行业的。那当时比特币大概也就是一
Or maybe she's got something that's like
所以他当时觉得这个很有趣，所以就花了大概3年的时间来一起铸造。
You could copy and paste that shit, what he said, and put it into. Yeah, she could read it back because it's on here.
非常的不同了。现在我们有以太坊，还有很多新的东
西。She's an AI, and that's easier, right?
都是没见的。
Easy. Let's just say that. That's what it is.
这种新的形态
But no, I don't like seeing like that.
加盟的赋能也是更加的
You need to go to a doctor, nigga.
已经赋能了非常非常多的项目，但同时这种形态也在慢慢的出现问题。
What up, all in?
大家在这个平台上
Memes team, we're gonna let her get that out. And catch up with the chat while we wait. He's connected. Yep. I mean, it don't like you have to be pessimistic if you're not thinking like that. Of course, he's gonna know how to certain networking ideas, certain ways to network. What's the best way to? Motherfucker, was it? You don't think he learned anything being in Google from the beginning? Like, man, and then doing it himself. You know, like all you gotta do is think, be a little positive, and just see. You know, at least at least. I mean, I would say even if it does fail, it's like, you know, I would say the risk is low as far as like, you know. Like if I'm gonna, some people bet on, I think I'm turning into one of those people that just bets on people. Like I'm betting on a person, you know, so if you're gonna bet on somebody and you're trying to bet on somebody from early, like bet on Elon Musk, sure. I mean, this thing it's already happened. You should have bet on him when he first made PayPal, you know? Yep, I bet on RH Bigo. On Microsoft, you can copy voice notes. Figured. Entry barrier low. What up, Edwin? Welcome. 3,000 days. I see what you said about 3,000 days. Yeah, that sounds like a long time, but I mean, Bitcoin is how long? I mean, if you're like, how long are you willing to wait to be ultra wealthy. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait 3,000 days, man. What's the contract address? Let me get my position. And just take a small risk. Like I'm taking a small, I'm not even taking a big risk. If anything I'm risking the most of, just like with Hex is my time. Like, you know, I could be focusing on something else, but what would I be focusing on? Another coin that probably is more risky. Like if it wasn't for this, I'd probably be looking at Doge Chain right now, seeing what's going on, but I'm good on Doge Chain. I got some, you know, so it's like, yeah. 8 years ain't that long, man. If you think 8 years is long, you probably young. But I mean, I think that's just some. And then I'll be like, man, that's probably just something that he's saying to keep expectations low. Cause that's how you want to do as a business anyway. You want to under promise, over deliver. That's what I imagine. You want to be like, shit going on. And just, oh look, shit. Damn, look, we just did this. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be, yeah. I think something's gonna pump. It's gonna pump, and then it don't, and people let down. So if you say it's an 8-year thing, man. You don't need to wait the 8 years, right? People waste. Yeah, I mean. If there are people, I mean, I would say just take all of that income that you know, your little vices, take that income and put it in crypto. At least just buy ETH with it. And then after you've done that for a while, then you can start playing and use it for gas to make moves. That's what I would say. Buy ETH until you got a big bag of ETH, you know, at least one. And then start, you know, doing some shit, minting some Zen. That's what I would do. Right now. It used to be buy Hex, and that's probably still was good if you want to call it advice for the fam. Buy Hex and stake it for a couple years. It's probably still good advice. Now my advice is buy some ETH and mint some Zen. At least once a week for the max. Just see what happens. It might not do anything. Don't forget about it. You know, stuff like that. 6%, that ain't no pump. Nah, it ain't no pump, man. But it's looking good, though. It's a nice little breakout. Y'all acting like Hex is Bitcoin. I mean, that's where it's at, though. It's up there where it's only gonna make those, you know, those Bitcoin type moves as far as its market cap goes. It's too large.
Pause.
I think eventually that your daily minting rewards in Hex. Hold on, let me see what they're talking about.
Vision and the story behind Zen and your future goal of bringing more people into crypto. And it's also very
well, it's going to be long because now he's responding to what Jack said.
Thoughts. So we would like to switch our gears to listen to probably Avalanche. So let's just invite Jaja to talk about the data performance of Zen on Avalanche.
Oh, Avalanche.
Hello.
Avalanche.
Yeah, I'm here. So I'd like to say hello.
I didn't even do Avalanche.
Jack, hi. This is Wenjia from Avalanche. I'm in charge of HR marketing, and I have to say we're very excited about your project, your experiment a lot, and then also achieve a great goal on Avalanche, right? So we believe that we have something in common. So if you need any marketing help,
thanks for pumping our gas, nigga.
Me and we can have a further
appreciate it.
after this event.
Thanks for giving us that push.
Awesome. Thank you. Very good to meet you.
Okay, cool. And for the convenience,
It's
for
kind of
the
like
audience, I will speak Chinese next. Okay, 大家好，大家好。刚刚
yeah.
Jack
So it's kind of like if you're doing like you gotta, I don't know, I can't think of a good analogy, but basically somebody coming along and helping you for free, like giving you on the house, like somebody just coming up and washing your car. You say, no, don't worry about it. Yeah. You're like, damn, thanks, man. And you just walk off. Like, hold up, man. You did a good job with my car. How about you come? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that kind of sales pitch where you do it for you. And now they get all interested. They're like, well, how can we help you back? They building UIs. I mean, I'm going to take a fucking bet on this shit. The fuck? Hey, look at this right here. So this is what they built. This is somebody else, and this is what they built. That's what I'm getting from that. So we've seen this already, though. See, motherfuckers don't even know about the shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like we just so advanced over here that it's not a big deal. But man, this is a monster, man. It's basically everybody's doing it. It's like, yeah, he gave it to Bitcoiners, but they weren't EVM, man. They were damn Bitcoiners, So he did do the right thing by Richard Hart, as far as like, it's just not. It doesn't have that adaptability like Zen does. When you really think about it, that ain't no problem, my nigga. But it kind of, it ain't a problem, but it doesn't need to. Hex doesn't need to go viral. That's basically what I'm saying. But if it could, it'd be dope. Are they still talking?
Then it is actually more like a DAO than many other DAO projects.
Yeah.
Oh, we're playing that campaign too today. We're playing that campaign on the gaming channel. Links in the description. Modern Warfare campaign today. Part 1. Guaranteed. I guarantee it.
雪崩实际上对给予到生态项目一直都是一个激励的一个激励的一个状态。像今年升级了一个弹性的子网
，They just do it shit for free because they can do something.
它的这个批量
They got hella gas.
方的一个开发的流程。
They on Avalanche. It's fucking free to transact. And then with Stargate, I did a Stargate transaction the other day.
我们的生态上的一些项目，相比于其他公链，实际上我们是更具创新性的项目会多一点。像我们的 NFT，Let's
do one。
其实跟其他公链比起来，可能是没有那么的出圈，但是类型会比较新奇，也欢迎大家去。
Well, I fucked this account all up, bro.
So about
there you go.
Whether it's the support of DeFi projects from last year's 10 million AVAX Rush plan, or this year's exclusive fund incentives for subnets, the feeling that Avalanche gives me is that as long as you're willing to do it, they will do their best to support you.
对，关于我这上面描述的这些点，实际上从子网的数据上也能看出来，在
Yeah, I don't have no USD in this wallet.
上的活跃度是有所下降的。但实际上我们
But basically, Stargate, you'll have Zen. Well, that's what he says you could do. I don't know if it's not on here now, but you would have Zen here. And if you wanted to move Zen from ETH to AVAX, Zen. So if you wanted to go from, let's go Matic, because we got MZen here. If you wanted to go from MZen or Zen to MZen, what it would do, let's just pretend this is Zen. It will sell the Zen on ETH and buy it over on Matic and give you the amount. That's how that will work. So if one of these chains pops off, it's gonna pump all the other ones. Like they're gonna have like their own like seesaw effect. You have people chasing them, but I think it'll eventually just all stabilize. So yeah, even though I'm not on Avalanche, if it goes well, it's gonna affect all of them because arbitrage and all that stuff. So yeah, it's
is a fascinating project. It's very interesting in the design of the mechanism and the balance of value. And this is a project worthy of attention.
在未来也期待有更
I'm
多
tripping 'cause
像
I'm
这
like,
样
oh,
的
this is
项
not
目，
even them.
也
I'm
期待
thinking this is them showing
给
this.
我们带来更多惊喜。雪崩一直都非常鼓励创新的项目出现，同时 Zen 也给我们带来了一个值得思考的地方，就是代币的价值到底来源于何方？这个东西可能需要大家共同来进行探讨。
So in the future, we also expect Zen to give us more surprises. Avalanche has always been very encouraging for the emergence of innovative projects. At the same time, Zen also brings us a place worth
See
thinking
how it's
about.
doing
That
on
is,
there.
where does the value of the token come from? Thank you.
Thank you.
Where does the value of the token come from? That is probably one of the most important questions.
Yeah, the same for us. Because because for the most of the project, your value come from the staking part, but at this bull run, that's nothing. We think nobody will stake and nobody will use your token, and where the value come from?
Yes. So when I first got into Bitcoin, I didn't.
Yeah, run that shit all the way back, bro.
Either.
Because it's a tough question to answer.
Cool. Okay.
For people that's like, all right,
because it basically means that something that is not used by anyone is by definition useless. It has no value.
Yeah.
And so one of the...
You can definitely tell they looking for some hope. They like, man, I hope, like, that's what everybody wants it to work because they're like, damn, this is dope. But where does the value come from? And you figure that shit out later. It's just like Bitcoin. It's like, you can sit around and be like, where did the value come from on Bitcoin? But if you did that shit, nigga, you missed out on the whole thing. Worry about that later. Motherfuckers gonna build apps. They're gonna bring value. They're gonna talk about it. Worry about that shit later. Get the fucking coins, nigga.
Tenets of successful products.
That's what he want to say is, man, he really want to be like, man, worry about that later.
The market fit and market adoption. So Zen is designed to adopt the whole world into cryptocurrencies. And so just like anything else out there that people use, as soon as there is a use case, or even if, imagine 200, 300, 400, 500 million people hold Zen, the value is in the community. And when I say the value is in the community, you can make this very, very simple thought experiment.
Yeah.
Imagine a service provider who is trying to accept cryptocurrency for their products. Would they go for somewhere where they have 1 million users?
So he said it's quite illuminating how interested China is. I use my context clues. I get you. Yes, it is wild. Like, yeah, they really interested. Y'all really into this, huh? They like, what? How does it? Please tell them. Please. It's begging for this.
Pause.
It is obvious that 200 million users is out there. If they're holding Zen, they're the target audience for all of the service and suppliers. And that is where the value is. The value is in the community, is the global adoption. Mm-hmm. And of course, we can achieve it by the appropriate game mechanics within the protocol, as well as Zen crypto being the most user-friendly crypto out there that you do not need to pay money for. So a lot of people say it is free token, so it should be worthless or worth nothing. However, it is free to mint, but it is not free to participate in the blockchain. First, you need to pay gas, and therefore gas will limit the total number of emissions. Secondly, the time that you need to spend to mint is always a requirement, and time is worth value as well.
Yeah, sure. So you probably come from the consensus. Yeah, because the whole number of holders just data, and data for the crypto user, they think that's a good news or a bad news for them, and they will buy or sell based on this data. But if you can make this experiment last a long time, I think they will finally find out where the value come from.
Yo,
Well,
it's let him take it. Let him.
So
It ain't gonna stop. It's simple. Like if it stops, then the price, like it ain't no way. It's like, well, if it fails, then it wins. It's like it's a weird thing.
Of the launch, 250,000 people came, and on the next day, half of those people minted Zen and started trading it. We expected the value to be zero. However, the value was way above zero, and people wanted to trade it because, well, they were curious. They didn't know what it was. So the value was present right away. But the value is also present in the actual idea itself. The idea addresses the market that not any other cryptocurrency is currently addressing. There's a lot of meme cryptocurrencies. There's a lot of DeFi cryptocurrencies, but they're all looking inward. They're looking at the current 5% or 4% of population that are using cryptocurrencies, and they're playing with it. It's like a giant game, and people are very excited, and they're very, very smart. However, the rest of the world is out there, and the problem of onboarding the world's population has not been solved. And we're hoping that the value will come from solving that problem, obviously. And in the future will tell. So we're very excited and hoping that this is one of those projects that's going to make a huge difference for the world.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, let's give the stage to the operator, and she will.
I'll translate.
Yeah, like what does she want him to say?
So,
Where do you think the value comes from?
回答了 Avalanche 抛出来的问题，也就是代币的价值到底来自于哪里？Jack 而言，他刚开始在 mint 比特币的时候，其实是一开始是没有价值的，因为如我们刚才他介绍所说，比特币一开始是1块钱一个，所以他也觉得一开始也没有人用。一开始也的确没有人用，所以 Jack 一开始会认为说比特币其实没有任何的价值。而对于这个问题
，Yes, the AMA from Twitter.
回答是代币的。
People say 8 years, but in 4 years, mint club will increase 50. Yeah, even now, like I think I might have some mints actually. I haven't done a 1 day in a while. We can check this though and see. Which one is it? Yeah.
被使用到非常多的场景里面了。
Where was I? Let's do 1 day. 50,000 based on yesterday, which was 53,000 rank and grow. It's not profitable. So yeah, I need to stop doing that shit. Let's check the stats actually. This is supposed to be dropping. This is supposed to be dropping. And I mean, it is. This is going to be below 20 in about a week. I'm calling it. By November, this is under 20. I did a big batch yesterday. Yep. Come on down. The huge spike yesterday. This is interesting. The bigger this gets, the bigger this ramps up, the prettier everything else this looks. It's like, oh shit. But by the time it gets here, oops, you haven't minted for that. It's too late. Once you see this is like towering up, we're gonna already be in here and you can't even get none of this because you had to do it back here. So one thing you can do is do a max and hope that you end up in a Goldilocks pocket. Because if you try and do something for this, it ain't even worth going for this shit, minting for this. It ain't even worth minting. It's like, it's only worth it to do these now. Or either do this or buy some. Because if you're gonna mint, then you can just buy that probably. And, I don't know. Let's see, for until, this is what? 3 months? No. Or 4 months. 100 days. 90 days. Let's see what 90 days do. Let's say it's 90 days for, and we actually, I think this is gonna go down. This has been trending down. So, I mean, we'll put this, I mean, let's keep it where it is. 6 million. Let's just say it goes great for the next 90 days. You get 6 million. If it doesn't go great though, if it's like 20 or 40, it's not gonna make that big of a difference. So yeah, probably about 6 million. How much is 6 million in? $75. I mean, but the price ain't gonna be the same though. I mean, it might be. Anyway.
去谈一些我对 SEN 粗浅的认识，欢迎大家交流。
Did I miss anything?
Yeah, so let's
可以
invite
一个爱好者啊，有一个预警。
Zen 可以推动这
SEN 的活
slate the
动非常的心想热度高，也有可能是
And so when I found Zen Crypto, I could immediately tell an investor in the
吸引了所有人的目光。
Okay, she
SEN
translated.
的项目 SEN 心想热度
an investor in the industry, I have come across hundreds
Where's that
of
cow?
projects so far.
This is, I put it in the
So
chat.
when I found
I drop it one more
Crypto,
time.
I could immediately tell that it was a very special project. It captured everyone's attention since they
You don't want everybody to
but
have
not
it.
mine. Because
You
I
remember
thought
though, you
that
cool
was
people.
a short
And you here.
People were minding it.
Y'all good.
FOMO.
Hold it down.
但是连续几天 gas 飙升，让我再也不能忽视它。我就兴奋地打开了官网查看白皮书，连续看了几遍以后呢，终于有了一些认识吧。它是利用 gas 做价值绑定，以低门槛的
Say demon.
Zen uses gas fee for value binding and distributes tokens fairly by free minting to lower the entry barrier. It uses the market games to dynamically balance the price of Zen.
gas 涨跌会影响这个 SEN 的铸造 ，SEN 的币价也会影响 gas 费的涨跌。SEN 的铸造也会影响 gas 费的涨跌。参与者不仅要跟市场去博弈，还要去跟自己博弈。所以我觉得 SEN 是一件精美的艺术品。
The fluctuation of gas fee will affect the minting of Zen and vice versa. Participants not only have to compete with the market, but also with themselves. Zen is indeed a beautiful work of art.
SEN 有几点是吸引我的地方，就是 SEN 它的发售是公平的，它没有预挖。如果你要得更多的 token，就只能增加 mint 天数，只有时间是对大家都公平的，你不需要竞争算力就可以低门槛的铸造。
So Zen is born fair. It doesn't have pre-minting. To get more tokens, you can only extend your term, meaning the days you're willing to wait.
Okay, here's explaining. Let's catch
并
up.
且在很长的时间之内管理它们，那么你会
That allows you to try to manage your own money with the lowest barrier until you fall in love with the process.
那么对于这么一个没有发行上限的 token 来说，它的价值是哪里的？是来自于哪里呢？首先，它是就像刚刚那个 Jack 说的，它是用当下的 gas 费去铸造的，它是有 gas 成本的。那第二，它与 gas 费之间的关系是动态平衡的，币价高会增加。
Basically, he's telling his people. This is him telling his people how dope Zen is. Basically,
所以它是区块链世界的 gas 调节器。
He got like 100,000 people in the community or something.
它有最广泛的分布，每个人都可以拥有它。
Hey, hold up.
如果每个人
Oh no, I thought that was today. I'm about to say it's working.
流通货币吗？就第四就是它前期通胀，后期通缩，所以随着时间的推移
Yeah, cover up America, bro. We don't.
前期进入的人会有
We ain't even dealing with that.
So for a token with no issuance cap, where does its value come from? First of all, it is minted with the current gas fee, and there's an actual minting cost. Second, the relationship between Zen and the gas fee is dynamically balanced. High token prices will increase the minting behavior and push up the gas fee, and the increase in gas fee will inhibit the minting behavior. So Zen is the gas fee regulator in the blockchain world. Third, because of the extremely low barrier, it has the widest distribution. Everyone can mint it and own it. Just imagine when everyone owns it, isn't it the actual currency in circulation? Fourth, it has inflation in the early stage and deflation in the later stage. The amount and difficulty of minting Zen will gradually increase over time, and those who enter in the early stage will have a bonus period.
好的，那就最后就是感谢 Jack 的团队为加密货币带来这么好的产品，为加密社区带来这么好的产品，希望 SEN 越来越好。我的发言就到这里，感谢大家。
Finally, I would like to thank Jack's team for bringing such a good product to the crypto community. I hope Zen will get better and better. That's all. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you for the kind words.
谢谢你 Jack，谢谢你唐，谢谢你说的，让我觉得非常的开心。
谢谢大家，谢谢 Jack。
看到唐总对 XEN 这个还是比较热衷啊，然后也是希望 XEN 的这个产品能做得越来越好。
All right. Check the rest of this out later. If you're new, subscribe. If you enjoyed, bring your like buttons to the front, and we'll be back on tomorrow, of course. Peace.